This is an interesting one. This is the one about history. Now, folks, I'm not a history major or history buff, but I do like, I'm not a buff, but I like my fair share of history, and this story is a very good one. And it indicated the early church actually really did perform gay marriages. So as we all know, a couple of days ago, Pope Francis said that if someone is gay, as long as he searches for the Lord and has goodwill, he's a good person, and he won't condemn him. He says, everybody sins. But as long as the person has goodwill, it doesn't really matter if they're gay or not, and I'm not going to judge them, is what he said. And that sort of leads into what this, I guess, this religious historian, John Boswell, sort of uncovered in a book that he wrote. And he found that about an 1800-year-old documents that indeed the Catholic Church performed gay marriages, or same-sex partnerships is the better word. First off, at that particular time, same-sex partnerships were okay and tolerated in Rome. And also, marriage over a millennium ago was not really based on procreation. It was based on, wealth and sharing wealth. So marriage was seen as a business deal, which is how, to be honest, how states see it. So the state definition of marriage, not the religious definition in the current society, but the state's definition, it's a property agreement between two individuals. So if me and a woman decided to get married, right, it would be a property engagement. If we got married in a church, it'd be a religious church thing, right? So we're religiously married and all the scriptures in the Bible apply to us. With that being said, the state, because there's a separation between church and state, could only see it as a business arrangement for tax purposes, for sharing of property, for sharing of equity at death, all that stuff, right? And that's why when you get a divorce, even when you get a marriage license, it's filed with the courts. And you get a divorce, it's filed with the courts. It's filed with the courts, so it's because it's a business arrangement between you, a contract between you and a person that's sort of overseen by the state. Either way, that's neither here nor there. So 1800 years ago, in Rome, the church performed these non-sexual unions of two people for family wealth. But in the documents, there were also indications where there were sexual reasons for these type of arrangements, or these type of, what we commonly refer to as gay marriage. So two men would get together, they would share property, and also, love each other and be in a committed relationship, and they can get married 1800 years ago in Rome. And so now, and then the church sort of had this whole reforming thing where they said, wait a minute, marriage is only for procreation, and thus only a man and a woman could get married, which is where we get the social construction of a man and a woman getting married. And so it goes to me, this is something I've debated about all the time. Like when people say we need to defend marriage, I always want to ask a couple questions. The first question I want to ask them is, one, because, Adam and Steve can now get married, is your current heterosexual marriage in jeopardy? Question one. Question number two, because Adam and Steve can now get married, is your heterosexual relationship that might lead to marriage now in jeopardy? And question three, because Adam and Steve can now get married, is your church pew spontaneously combusting? And most people will answer no to all three of those questions. So if you don't agree with gay marriage, that's perfectly fine. Don't get a gay marriage. If you don't agree with the LGBT lifestyle, don't engage in it. Nobody's asking you to engage in it. Now, to be perfectly honest, nobody's asking you to really accept it. All people are saying is they deserve the right to get married. I don't think that's a big deal. Maybe it's just me, America. Maybe it's just me. But I don't think that's a big deal. And clearly, 1800 years ago, it wasn't a big deal. So why is it a big deal today? Hey, Fowler Nation. Thanks to you, we have made our goal of 1,500 subscribers. You can check out our behind the scenes video in the description below this video. But now we need our next goal. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without your help. So do me a favor. Click that subscribe button, and when we get to 2,000 subscribers, we're going to release a very special video with the Fowler Nation mascot, Larry the Cat.